Hey guys, Mars here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so, we have the Zeno support memory unlocked. We've beaten all of the gods of destruction now. So, we have access to Zeno's welcome words. It costs all 200 of your orange film, but it gives Universe Survival Saga category allies attack and defense 10% in battle. So this means this will go off right at the start and be active for the entire event. So obviously very, very strong having this extra 10% attack and defense. So we are going to jump into the GT Legendary Goku event, and we're using this team. Someone suggested this nearly the beginning of the event, but I had to wait for like the free-to-play units to all have their Easy A's and everything. As you can see by looking at this team setup, we have every single member of Team Universe 7 here on the team. So we've got Goku and Frieza, we've got Krillin and 18, we've got Gohan and Piccolo, Roshi and Tien, Android 17, obviously the friend Vegeta makes 10, and then we are bringing along the Int UI Goku as well, because he infinitely stacks. We don't have to worry about him not being able to dodge in the final stage, because by then his defense is going to be insanely high. Now obviously there are other, like, you know, switcheroos I could have done, like bringing the physical LR Roshi would have been really nice, but there's no other real way to bring Tien on this team with like an actual decent card. So the Tien and Roshi card seemed like the good way to go. So yeah, little bit of a twist on the team. Obviously this is not the most optimal way to run the team, but like I said, we are using every single member of Team Universe 7. So we're going to go ahead and see how well we can get on here. So Roshi and Tien and Gohan and Piccolo are support units. 17 technically is a support unit as well, so they're going to be our off-rotation units. And there you go, Zeno's welcome words. So this will be fun. I don't understand why they added these in and they're not voiced. Like, they're so short. But anyway, so yeah, here we are. So let us go ahead and do this. Grab all of these for you guys, and then these for you. So the free-to-play units are going to be interesting. Roshi and Tien and Krillin and 18. This is my first time using them after actually getting them fully Extreme Z awakened. Obviously feeding in that extra copy that we farmed up so that they can be Super Attack 15. So they are fully maxed out and good to go. I know the Krillin and 18 do infinitely stack their attack. So by the end of the event, they're going to be hitting some pretty decent attack stats. And obviously it's going to help out with the fact that... Wow, okay. It does some crazy damage. Alright. So, yeah, it's also going to help out, of course, that the final stage, the full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, is tech. So we are going to have type advantage. Not the best start here, though, considering... I mean, we got 200k defense on Int UI Goku, but if we get super attacked in slot 1, that would be pretty awkward. I mean, I guess if 17 gets super attacked, he's going to take quite a bit of damage as well anyway. But let's give it a try and see what happens, I guess. Why not? I mean, we're on full HP at the moment. Even with bringing the couple of free-to-play units, because they are Easy A units, we do have like 500k HP. And then, yeah, if it's not a super attack, UI Goku's taking double-digit damage. That's really good. 3.4 on his attack. Obviously, he's going to infinitely stack as we go through the event, so... that number's just going to get higher and higher. We get the crit as well, so bypassing the type disadvantage. Love to see it. And yeah, the turn actually playing out pretty well here. Now because we started on full health, yeah, 17 doesn't have his damage reduction, so 160k. I guess really that's not the worst. And then Krillin and 18 starting out at 600k attack stat. Nothing too crazy, but... obviously, that is going to grow over time. We did get a crit, so he basically did no damage. Oof. Alright, so we definitely, yeah, we want to let Vegeta get hit a whole bunch, so we have the, have access to his revival skill as soon as possible. Plus, Goku and Frieza do need to super attack to get a lot more defense, so it's definitely better to not put them in slot 1. But yeah, Vegeta, we're going to build up over time, so a bit of an issue getting his 18 key super attack at the start here. But as we get through, we should be all good. I brought a friend who is Rainbow and has a bunch of really good additional attack skill orbs. So this Vegeta has like 22 additional. So hopefully we can get some of the, there we go. Hopefully we can get some of the triple super attack turns, because the second and of course third super attacks are going to be guaranteed crits. So that's going to help us out with dealing a lot of extra damage here. So, alright, so move on to Super Saiyan 2. I'm assuming you probably have more links, yeah, because you're just going to have Tournament of Power and Fierce Battle. So, not really the best link setup for the Int UI Goku here, but we'll see what we can do in terms of our rotations. 4 million attack stat already, very good. Everybody else on the team is pretty much good for like floating in any spot, and in Blue Evolution Vegeta, we ideally want to put in slot 1 anyway, so we can get him hit a whole bunch of times, build up his revival skill. Frieza and Goku we want in slot 2 most of the time. Everybody else just kind of floats around and is somewhat interchangeable, so we don't really have an ideal rotation partner for Int UI Goku on this particular setup, but I guess it kind of allows us to mix and match the rotations based on like the typing of the enemy that we're fighting and stuff like that. So, but obviously 17, him being Rainbow full level 10 links, he's obviously a very good candidate for just going in the front, or at least being on rotation with Goku for now. So, but yeah, it's going to be GG, and we are almost back up to full HP as well. I was going to say, as long as we don't get a super attack in slot 1, but I don't think he lowers defense. No, still took 150k though, so pretty decent damage. But I mean, we've already seen, like, we recovered all of that HP like fairly quickly, so it shouldn't be too difficult to do the same thing again as we move on to Super Saiyan 3 Goku here. And we're under 70%. Let me double check your damage reduction passive. Yeah, 77% or below, so he is going to have his damage reduction. I might do this actually, just because there's a lot of attacks in the final slot there. So we might as well put 17 there, since he does have his damage reduction active this turn. And we'll let Gohan and Piccolo go first. I've got one dupe in them, I think, so not too bad on their attack stat. Kamehameha, special beam cannon combo, and then they're going to take the super attack. 230k, that's quite a lot. And UI Goku just over 4 mil now. Obviously, if we get to the point where UI Goku transforms, he gets that 100% chance to dodge for 1 turn. Still stacks after transforming. Once he transforms, he becomes an absolute monster. So him transforming early on is not actually bad for us. So I might put off healing depending what the next rotation is going to look like. Because, yeah, 17 now with his damage reduction, we're just going to take double-digit damage. We know we don't need to worry about getting super attacked here. Level 3 dodge, why not? Yeah, see, the problem here is if Vegeta gets super attacked in slot 1. But I mean, we get a decent amount of HP back. Let's see what happens here. We'll roll the dice on not getting a super in slot 1 here. Okay, good. So now that Vegeta gets his attacks off, if we can get lucky here and actually get the multiple additionals with the guaranteed crits, we could potentially do a lot of damage here with Vegeta. We get the crit on the initial super. No additional super attacks. Oof. Oof. Look at that HP. We are hanging in there by a thread. So, fortunately, because he's already super attacked, now after supering, Goku and Frieza should take double-digit damage. And, well, they just take him out. So, that means we're going into the Ozaru phase, which is the most irritating part of this event. And we're getting the UI Goku transformation. So, 100% chance to dodge from our boy for this turn. Stack up all them attacks in 1 slot. No, of course you didn't. Alright. Alright, so we'll go ahead and do this. I would imagine that Piccolo and Gohan probably have much more defense than Krillin and 18. Yeah, not a huge amount actually, to be fair. So we'll go ahead and pop a heal here with the Android 8. And then let us go ahead and do this. In fact, if I can... Yeah, there's not many other same type orbs here. So we can't get the... maybe we get the Dokkan attack this turn? Is this going to be enough? I don't think it is. No. So no Dokkan attack this turn, but that's fine. If we're lucky, he'll try and super attack UI Goku here in the second slot. But that's if we're lucky. Nice crit. 100. Okay, so he didn't super attack UI Goku. So I think because we are basically on full health, I don't think anyone gets one shot by his super here, but I'm not too sure. Krillin and 18. I wonder how much damage they're going to take. They're definitely, I think, on this team, they are the weakest unit defensively. So I wonder how much damage they are actually going to take. 30k from normals. And we didn't get a super, so that's good. Alright, so I want to save Vegeta's active skill for full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, so we can get the maximum damage thanks to the type advantage. And now we are getting the Dokkan attack as well. So if we get the Dokkan attack here, if we can get lucky and get an additional super, and then we've got Easy A, Goku and Frieza getting their 18 key super up next as well. I don't think the Azaru stands much of a chance of surviving this turn, if I'm honest. So let's see how this plays out. So Vegeta going to give us that good old final flash. How much are we actually going to do here? Ooh, we get a crit, 5.4. And we get the additional. Let's go. So guaranteed crit on this one. Nice little bit of extra damage. So we did what? 5.4. Then 1.7. So Vegeta doing almost 7 million damage. And then he's just going to bust out another one as well. So that'll be another like 1.7 million crit. Because this is guaranteed to crit as well. So yeah, big damage from Vegeta in this turn. And then Goku and Frieza could just come in and finish it off. 7.4 million attack stat for them. My Goku and Frieza only has 2 dupes. So very, very powerful unit post Easy A. And then yeah, not to be outshined, they also get the crit. So big damage. Okay, so this turn definitely could be bad for us here. With the, I mean, they got 146k defense now. That's not too bad, but we do have type disadvantage. Getting super attacked on either Roshi or Roshi and Tien or Gohan and Piccolo could be very bad here. I think we just go with it because we have the full HP. If we do take a lot of damage in this turn, I think Vegeta's been hit enough that his revival skill would be active for next turn, and then we wouldn't need to heal because we could just go ahead and roll the dice on getting the revival skill. And if we don't get it, then obviously we can just... Okay, so Goku took the super, only 87k. That's really good. So actually, I think we should be good here because Roshi and Tien, they might take a little bit of damage. 3.4 million attack stat on the Gohan and Piccolo is pretty good here. Need a crit to actually deal good damage though. Yeah, sadly no crit. They take double digits. Very nice. Because bear in mind, we've got the effect from the Zeno support memory active, obviously for the whole fight, but we don't have an item active, so pretty good. 62k for them. I guess they do need to take attacks in order to build up, and they haven't really taken many throughout the course of the event so far. So nice big heal off of those orbs. That's what we like to see. Full 24 key super for you. I think we're good. Even if he super attacks Goku and Frieza, I don't think he takes them out here. Although I'm a bit worried about Krillin and 18, so I think I will actually pop this. Just in case. And then we'll go ahead and grab the orbs for them. So, full 24 key supers for both the LRs here. Unfortunately, no support unit in slot 3, but we should have some pretty decent damage output. Obviously, Goku and Frieza, ideally we need them to crit to do the big damage. But Vegeta coming through with that additional super attack again for the guaranteed crit here. Always helpful because both the Super Saiyan 4 Gokus have so much HP that getting these extra attacks with the crits. There we go. Super attack number 3. So getting all these extra supers with these crits is obviously really helping us get through these last stages here. And then 6.2 million on Goku and Frieza. Hopefully we can get the crit here. No crit. So yeah, you can see the difference. They do like less than 1 million damage. But they took double-digit damage, so that's good. Partially thanks to the Princess Snake, of course. So it's going to be interesting to see how much these guys take. I did load them up on additional as well, but I don't think we've seen them additional super attack once yet. Which, considering they infinitely stack attack, that's ideally what you want, is for them to be super attacking multiple times throughout the event here. So let's keep you in slot 1. Save all of these orbs for Vegeta for next turn. Get another big 24 key super attack. So 17 without his damage reduction active. He should still be okay. He's got type advantage. He would still take a fair bit of damage from a super. Because yeah, it's not like he's taking double digits from the normals. But still pretty good. And then UI Goku up to 5.5. I mean, UI Goku's looked pretty good in this run, considering he hasn't really had like an optimal link partner. So he's still been looking pretty solid. Additional normal with a crit as well does a nice little chunk of damage. And then here come these dodges. Look at this. Putting on a clinic. And then he doesn't need to dodge against full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Because, I mean, he can't. But he has type advantage. And his defense is going to be very, very high at that point. So double super from Gohan and Piccolo. Very, very good here. Hopefully, outside of a super, they shouldn't really take any damage this turn. We get a crit as well. Let's go. 9 damage. Look at that. Gohan and Piccolo. Good stuff. Alright. Well, looks like Vegeta is going to be finishing off Super Saiyan 4 Goku here. We'll go ahead and grab these. And then I guess we might as well give you this just for the little bit of extra HP back. So, of course, he's going to super me on the way out in slot 1. I see how it is. How much is this going to do? 139. That's not too bad. And then Vegeta, 5.3 million. So he's going to finish off Goku here, unless he dodges. I don't know how early the dodge thing comes up for his super attack animation, but no dodge. And then I do love his KO screen. And here we go. So we're moving into the final stage here. So I think... see, even though I do want to have access to, like, Fierce Battle for Goku, because he's only got Tournament of Power with Krillin and 18, but keeping them on rotation is not necessarily the worst idea. But we'll go ahead and do this. We've got 17's damage reduction, so I don't think he gets one shot by a super attack. So we'll go ahead, especially because to consider he also has the extra 10% defense from the Zeno support memory. So I think we're all good here, because now we can't dodge. Okay, we're getting supered on Goku. That's perfect. Because we can't dodge anymore, but Goku's defense... I should have done a defense check for him. Yeah, 28k on the super. That's nothing. We laugh at that. And then 17 with his damage reduction. He will still take a little bit of damage, but he should be okay. And then Krillin and 18. Now that we're in this final stage, we have type advantage. So hopefully they're not going to be taking too much damage from this guy. And so we are looking pretty good to be in the home stretch here. I kind of want them to take a little bit of damage just so we could drop below 50%. Because I want to have the revival skill active with Vegeta. So then we can just kind of go all in and not have to worry about healing too much. So it all depends how much damage these guys are going to take. Their attack stats getting up there now. And we do have the bonus of type advantage, so we don't have to worry about crits. Still not really a lot of damage though, is it? And then they take double digits, okay. So, unfortunately, that means we do still have to be careful. This is the only downside to, like, the revival skill, like, mechanic, is the fact that we're starting the turn at, like, 55% HP. So that's not enough. So we'll go ahead and use this just because it gives us defense for 2 turns. Maybe that means we'll be able to actually lose some HP ready for when Vegeta's back again. But yeah, it's a little bit frustrating because 55%, obviously, like, if we hadn't used an item, Gohan and Piccolo or even Goku and Frieza could have maybe taken a super attack this turn, potentially taken a ton of damage and maybe gotten us killed. And the revival skill wouldn't have activated. So it is a little bit annoying because 50% it can be tricky to hit sometimes. But yeah, it's alright. We got plenty of items. We still got an item left as well. So this run going very, very well. The power of the Zeno support memory, it might only be 10%, but that extra attack and defense every single turn for the whole game is just really, really good. And yeah, item definitely was a good choice here because we still took 250k damage from the super attack from Goku. So this leaves me in an interesting position now as to whether or not I heal next turn. Because we've got... Int UI Goku we obviously don't need to worry about. 17's going to have his damage reduction active. So I ideally don't want to heal because I want this revival to be up. Because hopefully we could actually get it. I mean, obviously, the best case scenario is to just not get it because we don't need it, right? But, what's their defense now? So UI Goku's at 760,000 defense. That's pretty good. So Tien and Roshi have more defense, but they don't have damage reduction. So they also don't like raise defense on super attack or anything like that. Their passive is... yeah, going to be fully maxed out now. So, who would take the more damage from a super? Remember, of course, the item is still active as well. So I think 17 would probably take the less damage just because he has damage reduction. Like if one of them are going to get super attacked. So, we're going to roll the dice. Everyone should take double-digit damage from normal attacks. So... it all depends what happens with Goku super attacking this turn. He might not super attack at all this turn, but basically we're kind of at the mercy of where he's going to super. Double super from UI Goku is very good here. Another stack, loads more damage, especially with the crit coming through as well. Let's go. It's a shame no one else on this team is particularly a powerhouse hitter because we would have ended the game here. So actually, in fact, we don't even now need the revival skill because pretty much what we're going to do is we're going to finish this turn, go into the next turn, use the active skill with Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta, and just win. So, yeah, unless 17 gets super attacked here and it gets us killed, then that is going to be GG for the... okay, here we go. How much is this going to do? We got damage reduction, we got a bunch of extra defense... still 213k, but then the normal attacks only do double-digit damage, so... ooh, look at that. So, I'm going to go ahead and... oh, we need to have the HP to actually get the... you know what? Let's do this then. I want to see the revival skill. So, we'll go ahead and do this. Grab these... because Goku and Frieza don't have crazy defense in slot 1. Oh, we can't get a super attack for them. Oof. But let's see. Because, oh, well, yeah, they take 114k in slot 1. Okay, well, here we go.
I fight for Bulma, for Trunks, and Bulma, for the oath I made to Kappa, for my Saiyan pride. I fight for all I built and all I am. I won't abandon all that!
I love his revival skill, so good. Yeah, let's go. So that ends the turn, though, unfortunately. So now it's up to our boy Int UI Goku to come in and get the finish. But there you go, super cool revival skill. I guess in a way it kind of turns down the hype a little bit, the fact you get to see that awesome revival animation with Vegeta, but then it ends the turn, so we don't have Vegeta on the turn to actually deliver the finishing blow. But there you go, UI Goku finishes him off, and that is the GT Legendary Goku event done with a bit of a meme team. So, I mean, this goes to show you, when this event first came out, before Global had the anniversary, the Reps of Universe 7 mission was probably one of the most difficult. And, yeah, here you go. Here it is beaten with 2 free-to-play units. Side banner unit, Gohan and Piccolo only have 1 dupe. This team very, very powerful, and the support memory definitely helping out as well. So there you go. So let me know your guys' thoughts on the team down below. Have you tried out a similar sort of build? Obviously there's a couple of different ways you could do it to have all the members on the team, because obviously you don't have to bring LR, Goku and Frieza. You could bring like Golden Frieza and 17. You could bring the physical Angel Frieza. There's a whole different ways you can get every single member of Team Universe 7 on the team. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. So That is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.